Hello guys, it's Lone Gamer UK here. Finally, Assassin's Creed Origins. So before we start, I just want to make a caveat. I haven't really had much time to test the settings for this. I only got back in the house just about midnight. Spent about 30-40 minutes trying to get the screen resolutions set up. So I'm hoping that this will play at the right frame rate. I've got a 4K screen and the aspect ratios and stuff of the game keep changing it automatically back to 4K, which doesn't really give me the frame rates to be able to stream. So I want to play in 2K and stream in 1K, but with the good enough frame rates, sort of near 60. So I think I've got the screen looking okay. I've got my Lone Gamer image. I'm not sure if I have to move that in a minute. Anyway, so I just wanted to kick off with a couple of things. So first of all, I will be doing a full game series of Assassin's Creed Origins. My plan is to do a couple different types of playlists. So I will eventually do a playlist that is pretty much just the main story quests. I will start another playlist which will be really side quests and roaming and just exploring and doing stuff, pretty much anything I guess that's just not the main story quests. I haven't played the game yet. I know a few people have seen videos and stuff, but there's arena fighting, chariot race racing and fighting, the arena fighting, and some other activities in the game. So I might do a third sort of chariot slope / arena type of playlist. But tonight I just wanted to maybe start the game, start the prologue and some of the story, do about an hour's game video, and then we'll start picking up with more episodes from later today. It is Friday now. So anyway, let's see if this is okay. So I've got a couple of my mods on. Mark is there. So is the screen and image, everything looking okay at the moment? I don't know how the frame rates will play out with this when we go. And I might have to move my Lone Gamer badge around if it's in the way. But otherwise, let's get in and take a first look at Assassin's Creed Origins. For me, this is Game of the Year, even though I haven't played it yet, but I must have watched over 100 hours of interviews and footage and pre-alpha and E3 and other kinds of gameplay. So I'm kind of an expert on the detail up until playing the game. And I just hope you enjoy it as much as me. Now, I did order the Dawn of the Creed edition, so I'm going to film myself building the statue and unloading, unboxing my package, and I'll probably do a short video and upload that onto the stream in the near future. So let's click play, see what happens, eh? Good game. I'm going to play it on normal. Now, unlike the other Assassin's Creed games, you do have difficulty settings. I haven't played any of this, so I haven't even picked up the controller to see how it all runs, so we'll just see how it goes. 49 BC in Siwa. Well, the cutscenes for me are playing at over 200 frames per second. That's nice. Certainly optimised this game. That's Bayek and his wife. Awa, I think she's called. God, I love Egypt, I love history. I'm so excited for this game. Follow me. It's all set in Real history, 49 BC with Ptolemy, Cleopatra, Caesar. One year later, bent pyramid.
You are the Magi from Siwa. I thought Magi's were supposed to protect the Pharaoh. I am Magi to no Pharaoh. You see this? I can read my own name, Nat! We will find you. We will find you in your sleep! Sleep? I never sleep. I just wait in the shadows, and I will kill you all! Everyone who sniffed the air that day in Siwa!
Holy shit.
You killed my master and left me for dead. That was a mistake.
I don't even know what the controls are here, but
I am his sworn bodyguard. It is a question of honor.
I am the Magi of Siwa.
Then you are a worthy opponent. You are weak, Magi. I am powerful. I would be proud to have fought the last Magi.
some of that was cutscene, some of that was me fighting in the middle there, but wow, I must say the graphics and atmosphere looks absolutely amazing. It tells me we're still fighting this guy. All I've got is this little sword.
A broken weapon won't save you. This place will serve as two, one of us. Let it be you.
Let us call truce. You are not the one I swore to kill.
Question of honor. It is a fight to the death.
So be it.
And get behind him. Houses. Okay, now it says what to dodge. Oh man, that was awesome. I really like the fact that I could get behind him to get the blows in. Heavy blunt. Now I've got some weapons that I got with my pre-order and my gold. Let's look at this. This is just, I mean, I've loved all the Assassin's Creed games, and London and Paris were amazing, but there's just something so open world, desert.
Find a way into another room.
Pulse. It's playing and the controls are playing nicely at the moment. Something over there, there's a door. Yeah, man, let's just look at the, I mean, sound effects.
The scarabs must be coming from somewhere.
Scarabs on a wall are an indication that you can get behind it, break it, or... Is the stream running okay at the moment, Mark? It's lagging on what I'm watching, but just the PC. Give me 1 sec. It distracts me, so I'm going to just chat open. Light a torch. Apparently we get endless torches. And I've seen a lot of stuff, guys, so I'll tell you what I know. Try not to give too many spoilers until we come across it, but when you get a bow, light your bow with your own torch and then shoot people on fire, and fire's a big thing in this game. Scan thing. Some of this is just going to teach us the controls. I don't know. Love all this stuff. I don't know, you know, it's probably just me going to wax lyrical about this game, the graphics, atmosphere, fact it's in Egypt, hieroglyphs. Now, you know, we might be make-believe tombs now or in other parts, but what they've done is, where they've got the real tombs, is they've exactly mapped the real tombs' known locations, and they're matched perfectly to the little centimetre in game. Then they've added, you know, paths and secret areas and just elaborated on some of the real stuff, chambers and maps, but writing around this statue is over. If there are a few frame drops or glitches, I'll try and improve those over the weekend, get used to the game, what it can do, what it can't do. Bear with me on this early episode. Hopefully it's good enough to keep and stream as our first episode. I really want to play this in 4K, and I can play it in 4K, but I can't play and stream it in 4K, unfortunately. Internet. These areas back. Doing a little. Has limited range. Things shining down there. These are loot and things we can pick up.
This must have been built centuries upon centuries ago.
Now, any long-term Assassin's Creed fans, you will remember that to loot you had to hold down a key and wait for it to cycle. Here it's just a single.
Me, Great Amun. I have need of this.
I'm not sure. We got the map. We'll come back. We'll come back to all that later. I have got extra weapon stuff that I got back, but I don't think I'll even bother with those yet because we're still just doing the early tutorial and prologue. But I'll look at the weapon. Looting is a big thing in this game. Look at this area up here. Now I will be doing a lot of exploring in this game because I don't want to miss stuff, especially loot.
The riches of the ancients.
in currency. Holy crap. A lot of people, I haven't really watched this game. I've watched a few minutes here and there, but that bit where we were at, you just run up that column, and I bet a lot of people who've played this miss this room. I mean, I wish we could pick up what was on the floor here. Look at this. Easy. These things we can light. Huh? Cool that is. They go out, you can relight them. It's kind of like a loot room. Now the bull is like a god in Egypt, they worship it. Stuff. Like this. Let me look. I don't know, I just have to step up to it and it does it automatically. What about you guys? It really does feel like I'm in a tomb. I believe we've got to go up here somewhere, but I'm gonna get the ground floor. That was like this. Have as much light. How does it Assassin's Creed sponsored by Yankee Candles. How's it looking on the picture quality and everything, Mark? I mean, I am only streaming in 1080. I'm playing in 2K, but I really wish I could show the definition that I could play it in, but the internet was kind of buffer and lag. Oh, pick together. I just like the colours and the loot. It's just aesthetically picking loot up, weapons. Oh, looks quite. Look at this old miss on it. Bronze, 4 coin. Room done. And I've seen a lot of people, and Ashraf, who made this game, he's the chief game designer, he said this game rewards, you know how some games it's just like just play the main quest and just get, you know, this game, he says, really rewards roaming, getting lost, checking things out, discovering things. So, and there's another side room here. Third room. Okay, I think there's a light shaft in the main room. There's a light shaft. Like a hole in the roof or something. See, there's like holes in the roof. They're lighting. You see, I think I'm meant to get up here. Wow, this drum. Weapon. I'm going to jump down because there's stuff down there I didn't get. Cobwebs burn when you walk into them. I could go up there, but I'm gonna... That goes up to where we need to go anyway, but... There's like a second floor way out, but I still want to check. Missing any more rooms? Down there. Room I just came in, or it kind of looks like the other one? This was the room I was in. See all this detail. I must say the jumping and climbing seemed a lot easier. Well, not easy, but you know, not quite so much climb everything you see. That Egyptian rock. I don't know if I've missed any.
Up there, light.
We're getting, there's all these holes in the roof that are giving us the light in the ways. Statues. You know what, guys? So I've played quite a few PC games, and they keep showing me the Xbox controller things, but Xbox. Sorry, the PlayStation controller. With my PlayStation controller, which is apps. It's the PC. I have to. Not too difficult to get used.
This wall.
No.
Soldiers. Of course.
No, I'm not fluent in, but I'm wondering if they have used some real. There obviously is a language in hieroglyphs, so I'm wondering if I know that when they did the E3, thing, that Ashras was standing on the stage and he had a big screen backing board which had hieroglyphs on it, and he actually said in the presentation, oh, and by the way, this wall behind me isn't just symbols, this is a message. We're not going to tell you what it is, but it's a hidden message, and the first person to work it out will get, you know, some prizes or something. They did that back in E3.
What was that? Get him!
Oh,
Die!
yeah. Okay.
Watch out!
How do I get my weapon out? How do I get my sword out? I've already almost died here. Although I nearly completely messed that up, guys. Actually, it was very fluid. You know, you didn't have to press a key to do the attacks. Okay, so from what I understand, your health is the white bars at the bottom, and the blue bars are you can do like a special power attack when well, I'm not sure if that's the blue bar. There's like a yellow bar comes in later. Getting bows at me now.
It is an ambush. You are telling me?
There's the Magi. Kill him. Kill his friend.
Might have to do this again because I'm almost dead here. Just made it, but skin of my teeth. Nearly balls that up, guys.
I see you have made new friends.
They were setting up an ambush. It's a good thing I came to welcome you, huh? Ah! It's been months. Look at that beard, huh?
It's been nearly a year, my friend.
Feels good to get out and fight. I am out of practice. In Siwa, everyone defers to the soldiers on pain of death, or worse.
I've killed one of the masked ones. The Heron.
Scorpion running around in the background there.
Come. It has been a long road. You need rest?
No. No rest. Not until all the masked one's guts lie baking in the sand.
God, I have missed you. Where is your mouth?
Right, just pause here a sec while I so a couple of things. So this game is set in 49 BC, so this is a good 1,000 years before Assassin's Creed 1, and we're not assassins. This is, you know, a story about a normal bloke who sort of gets into a brotherhood that then starts the Assassin's Creed. So you just need to remember that we're 1,000 years before Assassin's Creed 1. And we start off the game pretty much as a regular type of guy. But we're a Magi, and if you don't know what a Magi is, apparently they're appointed by the pharaohs to be like people's police. Now they said in the game that they chose the Magi because, you know, if you were a certain type of character living in this type of Egypt, you wouldn't be able to go everywhere. You wouldn't be able to go in the palaces and go in the, you know, deserts and go in the pyramids and stuff. But if you were a Magi, we are in this story, then sort of, I don't know, I guess a bit like a sort of sheriff or a marshal in sort of a Western film, you'd have some authority, and they would historically dish out punishment and judgment on people there and then in real life. So they created our character as a Magi so that he could, you know, blend into the story and be somebody to actually travel the map and the areas that they've designed the game. So anyway, let's get on a horse, camel, or whatever.
Ah, there you are, boy.
Let us go, Sene.
How have you been holding up since I left?
It has been difficult, Bayek. Without you, the villagers look to me to keep order. But the soldiers have set up a garrison. And they
So if I press X, which I just did there, it will automatically follow this white line. I don't have to control it,
I do my best to keep
or
the
you can
villagers
manually
out of
control
trouble.
it.
I could use your
A
help.
nice touch.
I'll do what I can. But do not forget,
That
I
draw
have
distance,
my own
man.
justice to pursue.
I knew I could count on you, Sene.
The detail in the mountains in the background. You can see forts and castles and things up on the hill.
What happened here?
The garrison soldiers are brutal. If they suspect a villager is lying to them, they burn his neighborhood. And worse.
And I won't need to search absolutely every area. I will do when I'm in a tomb or in a certain camp maybe, because a lot of the map areas will probably travel to several times over.
Welcome home, Bayek. Siwa has missed you.
Siwa. Discovered Siwa. So before we ride off, let's have a look at the map. So I'm not quite sure where we were. Oh, we were here. In this place, whatever that was. Thing is, in this game, and I really can't tell you how much I like this, you can go everywhere. Now, we can't use the whole map yet until we've finished the prologue, but this game doesn't have areas that are closed off. It does in the prologue, but once you finish the prologue, which maybe is an hour or two, or then the whole map, so you can travel to areas. Now, you might only be level 3, but level 30, but you'll just die, and you can't take camps or kill people, but you know, it doesn't stop you, and you can go left in the desert, you can go wherever. This game doesn't have, even when you play Paris and stuff, you'd get to the edge of maps and stuff, and obviously there's an edge of the map in this game, but the area is so much more open, sandboxy. We've just travelled from that place to here. This is Siwa, which we're heading to. This is apparently where Bayek was born and lives. Quite a bit of detail on this map. I can see there's compounds and buildings, temples, desert areas. Just to give you a size of how big this game is, I mean, we haven't unlocked, so we're not going to see the detail. But this is just see where we're in. Then you've got the Great Sea, you've got the Black Desert. I presume these numbers here are sort of the hardness of the bosses, so that's like a 36 to 40 area, and that's a 27 to 37 kind of levels that the camp bosses and stuff will probably be, is what I'm imagining that will be. Got the White Deserts, Red Desert, Uap Gnome, I'll murder these sayings. Memphis, we've got the city of Memphis. Got Giza, where the main pyramids are. I think there's somebody said there's like 40 pyramids in this game, and sort of 40 tombs or 100 tombs. I don't know the exact numbers, but lots of tombs. And there's not just the tombs inside the pyramids and stuff. There's ones in the desert, hidden in areas. Alexander, that's the main in this game. But I was looking at this and comparing it to the real map of Egypt, and the map, they haven't mapped the whole country, they've mapped about the top third of Egypt. So there is DLC coming and apparently new map areas, so it's quite a lot of stuff that follows the Nile down south, and I have a feeling that the DLCs start opening up the map, because if you look at the map either on their website or on the maps you might have bought that come with the game, or even in the game, you're going to see that it's sort of really the top third of Egypt. And yeah, it's just massive, this game. But I do think that the DLCs and stuff are going to give us new regions and stuff, and sort of move a bit further south into Egypt would kind of make sense. But what they've said is they've taken the Black Flag map in size, made it slightly bigger, and changed all the water to land, sort of the land to water, and sort of that's the size of the game we've got. Anyway, so we're still in Siwa. A couple other things about this game, if you didn't know already, but
your children, you owe your very lives to His Highness.
Is that there's a day-night cycle, and all the characters, not just characters, the AI, they go about their business. So people bake bread, and then they move the bread to a shop, and then they sell it, and then they go to their houses and sleep. So there's a proper day-night cycle. So, and not just in their house, then in their garden, and then out again and stuff, but people move from town to town, you know. So if somebody's a trader in one town, he'll load the cart up and travel to another town. So people are moving all the time in this game. And when you're doing some of the missions, because you can forward time like you can in like The Witcher, sometimes you might decide, well, okay, there's a camp and there's, I don't know, 40 guards in the camp, but if I go in at night, There's still guards patrolling, but instead of 40 guards, there are like 20 of them are asleep in the barracks. So you can choose to do some of the missions either in daytime or at night, and it's up to you, you know, how you want to go about it. Look at all this stuff here. This isn't just graphics and I can go to all these things that we can see.
To obey and keep our heads down. You see how it is.
Let's not attract attention.
You'll notice what they've done in this game as well is they've taken away the minimap, which is really nice for immersion. So you're really looking at the game and you're looking around instead of looking at a map. We've got markers so we know where to go, and we've got meters telling us, so it's just so much better than having the minimap.
Are you going to go to your house?
Nothing there for me.
Kind of think, well, I don't mind having a minimap when you have it, but when you do it like this, you kind of think,
Leave your mount. He will not stray far. Go ahead on in.
get off. Circle, triangle to mount, and circle to dismount. But could you see how little UI there is on the screen? Really nice to see that they've done that.
Rest, my friend. It has been a difficult day.
I have no interest in rest. I must prepare for this man.
Hepzibah! Hepzibah! Once again, the soldiers! Bayek!
Rabia! My Rabia!
I have worried about you.
Ah, you know me, eh? You should be worried.
What's up, covered in
Look
blood?
at you. Cuts? Contusions?
I'm fine.
Sit. Hmm? Sit. Sit. I'll take care of it.
You haven't changed.
You and I,
Already on
I've
my
always
screen, I can
patched you
see
two
this
up.
is the best looking
Made
Assassin's
excuses
Creed
to your
game I've ever
parents.
seen.
times have changed. But you, I can count on.
Face well, that's everything. I think Mr. Manners went to bed, did he?
Slumbering, Osiris. I thought you would never wake up.
Rabia patched me up and
I let you sleep. You need to be alert to tangle with Medunamun. In fact, my friend,
A new bow?
see if you like it. Best spot to hit is right in the head. One of the dummies is sturdier than the other. More arrows in the rack over there.
Well, that's very, very nice and accurate, that.
Good.
Hepzibah!
What is it?
Soldiers are coming for you!
Go. Come, quickly.
Make certain no one gets out of the house alive. Hepzibah! We're just
Yeah,
here
the
to
controls
talk.
are nice, Mark. Very nice at the moment. I mean, it's...
Nomark Rujek's been killed. Your friend, the Magi, may have been involved. Come out, if you wish to clear his name.
The controls are a lot easier than The Witcher for me so far. Getting on the horse and
Neck!
kill the
You will
soldiers.
find my letters and burn down my place. I will be executed.
Don't worry. I will take care of this.
Watch out!
Detection. An enemy is detected. The enemy will approach and investigate.
What's that? Who's there?
Keep low. He is getting too close.
This is all still tutorial stuff. Take down.
Now for the rest of them.
Look how much more detailed like the flowers and fields are compared to say Black Flag.
Alright, careful now.
Do not leave the bodies out in the open.
He's going to be surprised. Behind them.
For the love of God, we cannot let them burn my house too, Bayek. They will not see him here. For the love of Ra, we cannot let them burn my house too, Bayek.
You are dead!
Oops. I'm still going to sometimes forget what the right control is because I've not been able to pre-play this or anything. Got a dual sword. I'll look at weapons once we kill. A few more guys to kill here.
Army to take us on.
We'll be ready if they come, Adelfe.
Hey!
Cut, you dog!
Any luck? Nothing yet.
The detail, like flowers and food, and I've got a couple guys down here.
Die, mongrel! Out of time, worm! There you are.
Surprise!
Over here, brothers!
He's raising the alarm. Right through the back.
That does it.
Thank you, Bayek. I told you these Nekadiadids do not care.
I cannot believe they're gone.
It is sad. Come upstairs. I will show you all the Magi duties of Siwa.
Yeah, you still loot bodies and stuff. Some of this is epilogue stuff, so it's just...
All the problems of Siwa are here.
But it's a single button press rather than a hold.
I try to help everyone, but it is more than I can do.
So you are telling me you do not have the powers of a god?
But the real problem is that man you want to kill. Majunimon. The people were hopeful when he first arrived. Surely things would improve. We soon learned the truth, actually.
Doesn't look good for him.
Fear for the safety of your family, priest. I will move them to a more secure area.
That is the man you're up against.
Edelman.
I will find him and
Yes,
kill
it's
him.
quicker, Mark.
Majunimon
Yeah.
is a lot more powerful than he looks. And he is surrounded by the finest soldiers.
I do not care.
You'll be killed. You need to get tougher if you want to murder that spindly shit. For sure, you'll need better armor.
I can make that myself.
Weapons are more difficult. The soldiers took everything in the village.
I will talk to the blacksmith.
Yes, Benipe can certainly make something for you. Or Senu can help you find what you need.
Senu? Senu is alive.
Here we go. Here's our eagle
Look who's
vision.
coming.
Is an actual bird. So
Senu,
we,
old girl. In fine form.
Rabia has nursed it to health.
I must thank her.
The people are desperate for your help, Bayek. They'll help you if you help them.
I understand.
now, after the prologue, you can actually fly Senu from one end of the map to the other. It takes about an hour and a half or more. 1000 XP. Yeah. Ooh. So now we've got an ability point. New quest, hold to track. Hold on. So I'm going to do a separate video. I'm going to do some pre-recorded videos, guys, on things like the skill tree, weapons, maybe crafting, and I'll do those over the next few days and upload them. Other people have done ones, but I'll do my own versions. We won't have time for that tonight, but I'll cover them in more detail so that they're sort of a standalone sort of discussion and talk about in detail about some of the aspects. So we've got our first skill point. I'm probably going to just do what it's suggesting here. Passive, your life can regenerate during combat. Definitely want that. So X to fire. Okay, but your skills are basically set up into 3 pools of skills. We've got the warrior skills, so all sort of fighting stuff. So parry is really important. Weapon bearer, you can equip a second melee weapon, etc. Then you've got hunter skills, which are all to do with the bow. You can do the warrior bow when you shoot 5 arrows at the same time, a bit like a shotgun. Master hunter. These master skills, because you've got master hunter, master seer, even when you've got all the skills, you can still pump points and experience into these and get a percentage increase. So it's an unlimited skill that you can keep up improving once you've got unlocked it. We do have sleep darts and things like that, so a lot of these skills I'm not going to be able to get until we play through the game. But essentially, as I say, you've got seer stuff, which is all to do with animals, sleep darts, flesh decay, things like dawn to dusk skill that I talked about, so that's actually a skill we need to unlock. Fire bombs, things like that, smoke screens. But you can get poisoned weapons, you can get fire weapons. Essentially the skills are into 3 different types of trees. We look at our inventory. Now I've picked up various things. Now we did unlock things. Look at gear here. This is the gear. Now at the moment we can't have 2 ranged or 2 melee. The skills will open those up. Essentially you have blue weapons. Then you have rare weapons, which are purple, and then legendary, which are gold. Now even if you have, say, a level 6 and you're level 12, you can craft your weapon up to your current skill level. So you don't just have to keep swapping weapons, you can keep the same ones and keep leveling the weapons up, particularly if they've got special abilities like flame damage or poison, etc. There's a couple different mounts that we can choose. You can have fangs or wanderer. Go with fangs. Now there's some DLC coming. We've got some new outfits and horses. I can have the Desert Cobra or Bayek's outfit. Go with Bayek's outfit. And then if you've got more things to choose from, when you go into it, it will list it. This has got a damage of 41 per second. It's got a critical hit rate. Quality is 6. It's a level 1 weapon. Now I've got some of these things. Now I've got a sycamore thing which +8. So right now this fang thing would be good. So if I fit that, it's 44. Its quality is 14. It's got bleeding on hit, critical hit damage, and poison on hit. I'm going to equip that. I've got some stuff in my main loading screen which I don't think I've been put in the game yet. Sycamore. Snakes on a shield, I'm having that. But HP 105, quality 6, and quality 15, 126. Equip that. So we're going to... We've got the best things sort of fitted right now. Oops. I don't know about you guys, but I've played The Witcher and that's a fantastic game, and I'm playing but this layout for your weapons and your gear, both the colours and the UI, the spacing, is so clear and so easy. So some games make it just so complicated, jumble up the screen with far too much stuff. This is nice and simple. We can see our level, we can see how many points we've got. Got an average range damage, an average melee damage, our health. It's so easy to see what you've got fitted and what that does to your damage, both the weapon and overall. So I'm not going to go through all these too much detail now, because we've got things like targets of things we need to do in the game. We've got our map, we've got the quests, so you have your main quests, all quests, main quests, side quests, events, things you've completed, so it's nicely laid out. I've got all selected, but if I just wanted to look at the main stuff, it says do false oracle, but it suggests a level 5. That's nicely laid out. Here, these are abilities, skill points, and then this is just an inventory to see what you're actually carrying. Things we picked up from that boom. Now, how many coins are I've got 151 coins already because I picked all that stuff up. We won't go over those details tonight, but we need to go to options to pick up the quest. Gear up, side quest, bike, must hunt wildlife to craft some better equipment. 500. Craft a breastplate.
I need to hunt for leather.
Bayek, I need some help with the requests on my table if you have any time.
Water rats, family reunion. So I guess we should do family reunion. Acceptable.
The freshwater spring in the Amanai cave. I know that cave. Better look into it.
So it gives you the distance of where it is, your quest. Great. I mean, it's this UI. So I want to do family reunion probably and gear up because they're level 2s. 100, similar. A man named Terraman is being held prisoner. Bayek must hunt wildlife.
Terramun. Not like him to give up.
Need leather, so we need to. So call Senna. So this is. So a couple things, guys. I mean, I can just steer this, and you can literally fly this endlessly. I could just do an hour's video just flying around the game, diving down, looking at things. Senu can actually get in fights. You don't control it, but it can harass your enemies and attack them. There's skills to do that later on. But Eagle Vision before, if you remember in the other Assassin's Creed, was you normally just sort of press down on like the left controller and it would scan and you'd see people through walls. Now in this game, if you want to look at a if you wanted to look at something, you can pick it out here and then mark it and tag it. This is a bit like the drone things you get in Wildlands and a few other games. Once you've marked it, you'll sort of be able to see it through a wall then, because it will have an outline and it will be something you'll be able to follow. But if you haven't seen them and you haven't found them and marked them, you could walk into a building and find 5 guards that you didn't know was there. Whereas in the other Assassin's Creed, it would just send out a pulse and it would tell you everything, you know, everything would be red or gold and you'd be able to see them all. So what you've got to do in this game is actually mark them with the Senu. And if you haven't marked them, then there's a good chance you'll get into fights because you didn't spot and see them properly. So although it's in some ways very similar to what they did before, in other ways it's really putting much more control in your hands to do recon before you enter difficult areas and camps. So I'm looking for leather, aren't I? I need this symbol that's on my left. That's tigers. No idea. There's and down, right, so like a plane. Pull back on the joystick and you go up, and push forward, you go down. You need to find leather symbols, right? That's leather over there, isn't it? Yeah, here we go. Eating. How do we get back? Boost, so fly fast. L2, hover. Okay, this is... what I need to do now. Up on the... that is it? Now that I've tracked it, see it there. Not sure if that's the nearest, but again, you've got no mini map and everything. It's just on the compass. Right, I'm going to mention this now, but I'll do it in other videos. If you watch Bayek walk through any kind of plant standing up, watch what he does with his right arm and hand, and tell me what that reminds you of. Look, see that? See what he does? Let me go through here. Look, and what he's doing with his hand. So I don't know if you guys remember, but in the movie Gladiator, when you're walking through the fields. Such a lovely touch to put this in the game. So every time he walks through reeds, he just holds his hand out, glides it through the gladiator. So we're sort of on the main story mission, but we have to do a few side quests, I believe, to rank up to the next main quest mission. I'm going to do these probably 2 level 2s. Probably come back tomorrow. Senu attacked it. And then again, don't need to hold anything down, just one press, got it. Got leather. Need 5 bits of leather. Right in the face. I must say the controls for this are extremely good considering I've only been playing the game rolling down the hill. Oh, I got 4 out of 5. That had a lot more leather for some reason. Let's find some more. Yeah. There's a few more. Come over here. My horse. Leather. You need to, there's a little bit of an arrow drop on this. I like how accurate the bow feels. Resting. Take another shot again. This, I can't really explain it. This feels wonderful.
Thanks to Neith, goddess of hunting.
The crafting. So go to the crafting section in the gear page to upgrade your breastplate. I'm going to do that. It's going to give us XP. So go to gear, was it? Yeah, here we go. Down here, crafting. Extra craft. No fancy stuff. No mix this for mix that. One single press once you've got the items. That's increased our health. Now if we get 6 alligator skins and another 9 deer, can you see those markers on the right hand side? So we've just upgraded that one. You can do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, looks like 10, is it? 10 levels of crafting. We can do that. So we're going to need lots of animal stuff for crafting. Not need it, but it's going to help us.
This will work perfectly.
Okay, so that was that done. Look how easy this is to do. Track with the UI, so we've done that quest. We just wanted to do now the family reunion. That will appear on our map. No, we don't have a mini map. Look, you can see it's over there. We do have a horse, but I think in this part of the prologue it hasn't. Yeah, we've got to rescue things, so it looks like we're going to have to fight some guards here. I don't know about you guys, but this is looking. I mean, just look at the detail on the tree, palm trees. Can I actually things out of the tree? It's not a coconut, is it? That is. Find my target. Right, so look, here's a guard. Okay, so I zoom in, mark him. This is a level 2. Once you've done that, then I kind of will be able to see him through walls. But I've got to look around, find these people. Otherwise, if you don't check. You know, then I'm looking for this marker. It's kind of like a camp here. But even the animals, you can see them moving around because of the transporting. We're looking for this gold icon, aren't we? So this feels very nice to do with the Sally bird, but I guess it's not new now because a few games have done it with the drones. Ah, there we go. What we're looking for. Just target, have a little look over here. Another guy there. And most of these are quite low level, but so are we, so... So you can spend as much time or as little time as you want reconning, and you can go stealth or balls out if you want. Okay. We need to find the drain. we get experience points by just. So in this game.
What?
Oh, nice. So in this game, you can get arrows. I'm gonna say then. So in this game, you can. I think you can only assassinate people 4 levels above you. And if you try and assassinate somebody too many levels above you, it will do minor damage, and that's it. These are just going to be hopefully some simple missions.
He will save us.
And getting us used to controls.
Where is Terramun?
Bring Terramun's body.
Dear Moon. He has died from his wounds. His family will want to bury him properly.
Carrier dude. Well, this is fluid actually. You know sometimes how it's quite nice and fluid carrying. Sometimes when carrying you pick somebody up and it puts you down to a just snail's pace. You think, well, like pulling teeth. But he can move pretty quick with a body on him. So what am I meant to be doing there? Got to get it to way over there. Got a long way. His farm. Okay, let me see if I can call my horse. Did I? Fine. Equipped. We just go back to this guy. Oh. Because I've seen him that they come instantly, so if I'm not getting him now, it's must because he's not available. If that's the case, I'm gonna have to lug this guy. I don't want to go that way. Because I know you can put bodies on the back of the horses and camels. That's what I was trying to... I don't know if that's just a whistle and not calling the horse. Let me just double check. Let me just say what the... I wanted to find out what the command was. Get that. But I don't think I'm calling the horse, if you know what I mean. I think that noise I'm making. Maybe a whistle when you call the guards. Can you see how my shield has got like a blue mist coming off it? That's because I've got this poison or something. up. I can't seem to call the... I think I should be calling her. Avoiding the camp at the moment. There's a camel here. I might be able to just acquire R2. Here we go.
Whoa.
Oh!
Yeah.
Behold what becomes of those who disobey Medunamun, priest to the Pharaoh.
This environment is so alive. So here they've got moving hay bales. You can jump in these hay bales. They're attacking me for no reason. Yeah. Level 3, dude, leave me alone. Yeah.
Buy me some time. I must push on.
Not exactly the most direct route.
I bring sad news. Where is Issa?
She lies here, with her son and daughter.
The entire family.
Sadly, I see Terramoon also paid the price for his recklessness. I warned him that his rebelliousness would bring torment and suffering.
But what happened?
They saw the soldiers coming and hid in the cellar. But the soldiers burnt the house to the ground to teach everyone a lesson.
Ah, I am sorry.
Put the body down there. They will journey to the Dua together. So many deaths in the Wahat. We cannot give them a proper burial.
Hang on.
It is not your
Got my body.
that got you killed, Seni.
Shit.
It is Ptolemy's sick regime. He is a bad
There
father.
we go. Yeah.
The enemy. I must push on.
Nick the bloody camel with my body on it. I like the fact he did that, even though... There's a guy shooting me. Okay. Look, they're making mummies on people. I get the guy off the car. Get out of conflict.
Hey, stop!
Bit unattended combat there, but I did that mission, didn't I? It's got a ability. So, Dawn Dusk one. Some of them are locked, like you can't go straight to that one, you need to do them in the... What have we got here? Parry. Charge heavy attack. Do to... Air attack. Nice. I'm gonna do this charge heavy attack. Your skills in the fighting, let's not say about that. Opens up. Might do the air attack and the parry. Okay. Yeah. Because things, so Amity Blade. Better than what I've got. I like the fact it just doesn't have numbers. I mean, with the red and green and the arrows, it's making it very easy on the UI to see, oh, that's actually better. Okay. Get that. But I've got this sycamore, which is less than. You can sell these, but and, we can craft them as well. That done? Those 2 missions done. So, we're level 3 now, aren't we? So guys are still here fighting. They're fighting someone else. Have a look at the quest then. Cover those off later. Quests. Right, so we'll do Water Rats and then probably we'll do False Oracle tomorrow. So hopefully this will get us up to level 4 maybe. Find the Amani Cave in the mountains, 600. So once we've put it in and tracked it, or why the animal have to nick my camel. Not in a bad area, so I don't know why they were attacking me just because I rode part. I mean, maybe because I had the body. I want to go exploring so bad, but we're still on the prologue mission stuff here, so... You can fast travel later on once you've done some of the... Okay. Not sure I need a boat right yet. Let's hope I don't get attacked by hippos and crocodiles here.
Whoa. Whoa.
Got this flipping great big camp in the way though. Can't go through it, I don't think. Waiting. Like these banners, so if they're red banners, that's armies of the autonomy.
Halt! I must be careful now. I'll kill you.
Leave him, mate. So you can shoot people 5 experience. I used a lot of my arrows then.
You cannot escape!
Apparently this path takes you to the custom marker, but it doesn't take you the most direct route. You can take shortcuts through fields and properties, but if you are on the road and it will just do this automatically, so well, apart from when you run into things like that, but you can, you know, have a bite to eat while you're travelling down the road. Excuse me, love.
You look at me like that again, I'll put your eye out.
There is synchronization in this game, but it doesn't unlock things on the map like in the past Assassin's Creed. It unlocks fast points and few basic. We'll be getting further away there. Stop. But where we're going. So where do I? Oh no, it probably is taking me the right way because way over here, but fast travel. Oh, hang on, fast travel. No. Fast travel. I can go there, so I'll get there. Just it's a bit nearer, kind of where we were in the town centre when we started. So the only loading screens in this game are when you die, when you fast travel. Otherwise you can go from one side of the map to the other and there's no loading screens. I crouched in, how do I? Get up there.
No.
You have to do a mountain climbing by the way. Say what I do. Let's I don't remember. I kind of think that whistling I am calling animal, but I've tried all the other controls. It says
Give
they're
me
equipped.
an excuse to cut you up! Any excuse!
Level of these people at. Camp meeting. I don't need to go in that camp, I don't. I'll tell you what's good about this game is the climbing is a key button, not just an up. In a lot of the other Assassin's Creed, just when you ran up to things, it actually started you climbing, so you don't do mistake climbing in this as much.
Yamanai Cave. I used to come here as kids.
This is amazingly easy to scale this
Bandits must
stuff.
be inside.
Oh, that's why I can't get up here business. Where am I trying to get to? Marker? Yeah? Bunch of people there. I don't think that's what we're looking for, is it? Looking for... Bandits have taken over important spring and extorting farm. We've got photo mode in this game. We're going to do a separate video. Look, the moon's out. We're going to do a separate video on... so that's the synchronization point. Things here. I'm going to do a separate video on... there's the other one. On photo mode. And when you take photos, you can... you can share them with the community, and you can see other photos that other people have taken in the game. In the right area. Yeah, it's down there. What was it? Hover mode? Yeah, so quite a lot of the people in here. Now, if I can, I'm going to show you. Don't work. Probably. Oops. Right in the face. Not sure what my target is here. Well, just kill the bandits in the cave. Now there are fire pots and things you can shoot at. I don't see any right now, but best get headshots. Oh no, I'm out of ammo.
You cannot escape.
Now, I can't drop and assassinate people yet because that's a skill.
This day will last.
I need more arrows. I haven't seen any just here, but usually there's like racks of arrows. You can just pick more up.
Stop and die! Got you! I'll touch you!
Ouch. Messing this up. If you do just swipe at air, you don't do any damage. Hitbox type of combat. Any bows? Bows? Arrows? Here we go. Now I've picked up 15 bows.
Hey, wait!
For some reason this guy looks a bit tougher. Ouch. He doesn't look like a boss, but looks like one.
Welcome to Afterlife.
Got a shield as well. Oh, that was a good shot. It's fairly easy to go around picking up more arrows. Iron, 30 coins.
Hey, hold on. Hey! You will not escape!
Arrow's still stuck in his shoulder. Not all of them have loot, but some do. Over those arrows, I mean. Now, see these? I think that's a fire pot. I'm not sure. No, maybe not. It's these things here. Maybe not. Move pretty quick. Oh, yeah, look. Oops. I don't remember what block was. No, he did. Don't die, don't die. Yeah, shit. Messed that up. Yeah, I might have to do that whole mission again with the bosses. They killed gone or not. Well, that wasn't an assassination, it's got a takedown where you hit him, so it doesn't actually kill him. Maybe those guys I did kill are gone because they're not like...
Farmers depend on this spring. They'll pay for sure.
I'm gonna sneak up on this guy.
Hey, what?
Going to kill you!
If you see that farmer again, bring him to me. I want to question him.
Yeah, got myself in a bad situation here. So we've done the chest and stuff. So what I understand, like if you do like half a quest and you want to come back, you can do that. It sort of remembers what you've done and what you haven't done. It's not like it you reset. This guy's a level 4.
What?
Ouch. Guy's a bit too tough for me. I need to stealth get him, I think. Fighting him is not going to be... This is me. So some of these guys are coming back.
Hey, wait! Time is up!
I get Senu right down into him. Not sure. You can't get Senu in sort of buildings, which is probably quite good. Not going to help me much here. All these people here. People.
Farmers depend on this spring. They'll pay for sure. If you see that farmer again, bring him to me. I want to question him.
These other guys go. And down there. I know I'm making this look difficult, but look, there's a takedown.
What?
Die! Die, you damn!
Came up the other way. Heavy blade. Got a 15, it's not actually better than what I've got.
Hey!
Okay.
Wait a minute!
Nowhere to run! You are dead!
This is the boss guy. I say boss guy, but he's got shit. He's got better weapons. He fights completely differently as well. Blocks. Shit. This combat's hard. You've got to get used to this. Hard in a good way, but oh no. I'm trying. I'd write 1, write 2, but it didn't do anything. I'll kill him. I'll mess this up. His shield just blocks all my... I need to get behind him.
Twice before coming back here.
Right, sorry about that. I was just getting in a bit of a moment there. I'm going to loot this place and then we'll stop here, I think. Lots main story stuff still to do. So for chests like that you do actually hold it down, but other stuff is a single Single button press. Now there is fire pots you can shoot, but I thought there were some here, but there's not.
Bayek! The spring! You got it back! Thank the gods! The farmers need this desperately. I'm very grateful, Bayek.
Yeah, sorry,
it's
Mark.
like having our Medjay back again.
We're going to stop here anyway.
May Amun walk
It's
with you, Seni.
2:30 AM local. What did he say? You walk with him, or I wasn't paying attention? He was just saying thank you for... Look at this, guys. All that is like, we can go there, we can climb it. Amazing. Is there a sync point actually nearby? Just that one. Well, it's a Kiwi Gaming took a picture there. Yeah. This is, we can look at someone else's pictures. Someone else took this picture. Going up photo mode. Well. 8 meters. Yeah. Get our first synchronization done. We can collect things from this. Need to hit them when they're sat on the ground. Where's this synchronization thing? Cave. Oh shit, it's attacking me. Expect him to attack me back. I thought there was a sink up here, but I was... Sink is there. Far away. I think what we'll do is we'll just fast travel back here. Oh, this game is very, very good. Very addictive as well. So those red spears on the compass are camps, enemy camps. Identified. These little square boxes are people's photos where they've taken them and uploaded them. So this is somebody knocking over somebody. Look at it. And you can rate them or derate them. Just going to have a look at the gear because we've got gear items, but most of them we can sell these. It's got to compare. We can compare, say, that and that. But I think my Calamity blade is still best. Everything else is red. I mean, don't forget we've only got level 1. I think level 40 is the maximum in this game, but they've already mentioned that they might increase that for the DLC. So increase arrow capacity, I need wood. 4 of 12, let's pin that. And pin these things. Do you remember to go and get them? Here on
You now! Oh, explain yourself.
So this is night time, even though it doesn't look completely night, they've kept it fairly light so you experience the game instead of just be dark. So our next quest is this the False Oracle, which we had to do those side quests just to level up a little bit, guys, but I think I don't want to start this one because I know I've got some major story stuff, so we'll probably do that tomorrow when we come back. I'm probably going to be back, guys, 11 AM UK time.
Make yourselves useful.
Don't go out. Level 4s. Let's pin that quiver thing over there on the right. Yeah, find and kill Goodman. That's what we're going to try and... I'm going to come out of this because basically we've got to find a dude in this compound. Automatically safe. We're nearly at level 4. I think they got middle of this compound. We're meant to sneak in here, kill this guy, get the main next part. Yes.
This is a holy place, the sacred temple of Amun.
Look at it. This is just amazing. Detail and graphics. This mission, I think, was in the early demo. I think you come in on the roof and drop down.
Going to rip your eyes out. Let me up.
So close to leveling up, though. I could have. Crocodile. Photo of the. That's one the game. It is like having a drone, but it doesn't run out of time. It just feels more natural. Okay. you can't fly down into the building, but you've got to use your opportunity to sort of spot people. Once you've spotted them and marked them, and even when you're not in the building, you can see them through the walls like that. You've got to mark them first. So if you don't do your recon, I saw somebody in a demo version after 3, and he ran into a room and there was like 6 guards in. His face smashed. You don't have to, you know, search the whole compounds or whatever, but a big comp. Certainly, you know, your planned route, but also you can go, okay, so yeah, somewhere. Moving around, he was in there, now he's not. There's some missions we do with stuff to do with the stars. We haven't even got to the good story. Coming up very shortly in this. Literally a guy right here. Okay guys, well thanks for joining me. This is just an early start to the game of the prologue of Assassin's Creed Origins. Can't tell you how much I'm loving this game already. It's 2:48 in the morning for me and I could literally, wide awake, I could play this all through the night. I won't, but we'll be back about 11 AM for some more Assassin's Creed Origins. So I hope you enjoyed the early look at the game. And we'll kick off real proper with the story mission and the prologue when we come back. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering what that bright light is on the edge of the screen, that indicates that you have a boss, or not a boss, an enemy off to your... See? So when he's there, as I've marked him, I can see him. When I move him off screen, see the white light appear. Just giving you an indication that somebody's just out of your field of view, but that might only be doing that if you've already spotted them. So he flies off automatically, but if I stand still long enough he comes. I'm going to take a photo then. We've not even done 0.5% of the game. I mean, I could have gone straight onto that final mission, roamed around with a couple of those side quests which we did, but it's important just to get used to the controls. So this Siwa stuff is fairly, we're locked into the area for the prologue, and then once we've done the prologue, the whole game opens up. Could go and do that. Tell you what I might do. I am going to go, but I'm just going to go and do this. So we unlock a fast travel. There's suspicious. But I can get in here on the move. Stealth.
Nachte, hier and back.
Which is great, but the controls on this, just like running and climbing, 10 times better. I'm talking fairly softly as well, because I'm a night.
My old Medjay outpost. I should bring Senu up there.
Can I just do this and then in this one? Restricted area though, so it's not friendly. Get attacked. We're good.
This area is off limits.
This is a captain. Again, let's watch the hand go through the glass. Look. Gladiator style. Beautiful. Climbing in this is better than in Assassin's Creed. Wonderfully fluid. I'm going to have a little play of this in 4K tomorrow. Playing it in 2K. Whoops. Oops. Best synchronization guy.
The stone circle. I brought Khemu here not so long ago.
So it doesn't like unlock everything like it did last time. Some things it shows you where these stone circles are, which is something I'll show you tomorrow. Little puzzle. Give you experience. You get experience for finding places. Experience for just that thing I can do, but oh. Now we've done that, see with the green arrows, do unlock fast travel. Oh, sorry guys, just had a sneeze. Just for that. Right guys, I'm going to leave it there. This was Assassin's Creed Origins. I'm Lone Gamer. I'll see you back very shortly with some more of this in the main story. Love you all. Thanks for joining me tonight, Mark, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.